Wonder how that plays out when you had a bad experience with a recipe. And then you have children, and your children have children, and they have not had the experience, but they have the reaction. Because it's required. Wonder how that plays out when you had a bad experience with a gender, and it passes down generationally, and to the point that it's wired into your DNA that there's trouble when you see that gender. Wonder how wonder how that plays out. There's certain types of music, certain types of scripture. Maybe we're not born with as clean a slate as we thought we were. Maybe we are born with predispositions down inside of us to have certain reactions or certain fears. Wonder why you're scared of heights. Wonder why you don't like chocolate. Wonder why you don't like strawberries. Wonder why you came here and nobody in your family likes marshmallows. Wonder why we have predispositions to certain attitudes. When they walked in the room with Joseph, they did not recognize him. They were uncomfortable. They were ill at ease, and they still did not recognize him. When they came to Jesus, they did not recognize him. I'm starting down a trail of something that I think is important that we need to talk about. I'm kind of go a little bit deeper with this. I'm headed somewhere. You just bear with me a little bit. Not recognizing things correctly has a lot to do with how well you are, your wellness, your spirituality, your ability to receive things from God. Many times if we don't recognize things correctly, or I'll use the word discern them correctly, sometimes we don't get the blessing that we ought to get, and sometimes we get a curse we could have avoided because we failed to recognize properly what we should recognize. For example, let me talk about this. I had Matthew's at the Last Supper when Jesus is sitting around the table with the disciples, and he, all of their lives have been wired to see this as the Passover. And they have a little bread and they have a little wine, which is normal. The elements are the same thing they've been using for years and years to recognize the lamb that was painted on the doorpost of the believer when their ancestors left Egypt. It was a good thing, it was a redemptive thing, but they were thinking backwards in the land. And all of a sudden Jesus shatters their old memory when he takes the old elements and gives them new meaning and says, take, eat, this is my body, not the lamb of your ancestors. This is my body that was broken for you. And all of a sudden he has to shatter through years and years and years of their cognitive understanding that this represented the lamb that was slain in the Passover when they left Egypt. Jesus shatters it, and then Revelation can be a paradigm shift. Then all of a sudden you see something old with new light. Oh God, I pray you would have a revelation and see something old with a new light. See new opportunities. See doors where you used to see walls. See doors where you used to see walls. Just see God making a way in a place where you didn't see him making a way. Just see not the historical context of what has been wired into your head about a situation, but simply Jesus said, this is my body. And he offers him the wine. And he said, this is the New Testament that's in my blood. And he said, years and years of preconditioning in their thinking. That's what Revelation does. It shatters years and years of stinking thinking or bad dispositions or reacting to things in a certain way. Oh God, give us a revelation where all of a sudden we begin to recognize things from a different perspective than how we used to recognize it. Don't give us religion. We don't need more religion. We need revelation. We need revelation and we need relationship so that we can have a new understanding about an old idea. Because when you have a revelation, and when you have the ability through that revelation to recognize something in a different light, that shatters every curse that has ever been on your life before. Jesus shattered it around the teeth. He shattered the way they thought about it. He shattered the way the parents thought about it. He shattered the way the grandparents thought about it. With of a piece of bread. He said, this is my body that was broken. And it shattered everything that is required to understand about it. That, oh God, give us a shattering preacher, a shattering preacher, a shattering church that shatters old ideas, that's not steeped in such tradition that he will not shatter the tradition in order to walk in the revelation of God. You need a revelation of God that will shatter your old principles and your old ideas and cause you to grow and to have a shift, because God could be trying to get you, reach you on the water, but you're running from it because you're thinking to those. So I'm praying that the eyes of your understanding might be enlightened. That behold, we see it over and over in the Bible. Behold, behold, look at this. Behold, all of a sudden God is trying to unveil something. It's apocalyptic. It means to unveil. God is trying to unveil something in a new light, in a new capacity. You may be asking God for a new situation, but all you really need is a new revelation. Do you recognize? This is my body. This is my blood. And so the physical body.
Come on, Jason. Can you please shut this one down, please?
The memorial body of Christ. And he serves it to the disciples who are the mystical body of Christ. And so he will return as the glorified body of Christ. There are four bodies of Christ: the physical body of Christ, the communion is the memorial body of Christ, the church is the mystical body of Christ. And on his return, we will experience the glorified body of Christ after he's risen from the dead. And it's all a matter of how you wear it. Because if you don't recognize it right, it's just wine and crackers. It's just bread juice and bread. It's just something to eat, not much. And we see later in the church of Corinth, they will get drunk because they did not recognize.
Brother Jason, I actually shut this one down, please.
Oh my God, there's many times that people do not recognize.
Can you please move the grid from the church?
And in reference to he was a good man.
Can you please move the stuff over the grid? Can you please move the stuff over that will have the conversation? Can you please shut it down? Can you please shut this thing down, Brother Jason?
I'm asking you a question regarding the items you stole.
What you have, behold, this is my body.
I'm asking you regarding the items that you stole. Number 24. Excuse me, sir. Don't touch our property. I wouldn't do that. Excuse me. Hey. Do not touch our belongings.
Yeah,
you have our property that you stole on the 24th. Excuse me. Our opportunity to return the things that you took on the 24th is now. Do you have those things? Do you have those items? Do you have all the items that you took on the 24th of March? Excuse me, sir, I'm asking you a question. Do you have those items? Don't touch our property, please.
Well, you can move it. Y'all move it in the central right.
Don't touch our property.
I'm calling the police on you right now.
Don't touch our property. Do you have our things that you stole on the 24th?
Move your stuff from here. We're going to have our service.
Do you have our things that you stole on the 24th? Do not touch our property.
Move your things.
Sir, at all.
Move your stuff from here.
Don't touch our things.
Move your stuff from here, Brother Richard. I'm not talking with you. Move your stuff from here.
You already called the police. Don't touch
You
our
call the
property.
police. You cannot call the police. I'm the senior pastor of this church.
Here.
I'm the senior pastor of this church.
The
Look
blood
at
of
stuff.
Jesus is against you. The enemy came to steal, kill,
No,
and
she's like,
destroy.
the blood is like against you,
Do
George.
you have our items that you stole on the 24th?
Can you move your stuff?
Move your stuff from here, please.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have our items that you stole
Move
on
your
the
stuff from here. We're going to
24th?
have service, please.
Do you have our items that you stole on the 24th? Do not touch our property.
Move your stuff from here.
Hey, you
This
got
is all you can do from action.
Nobody's keeping you from having service. Do not
Move your stuff from here.
Do not
Take your stuff away.
All these stuff.
You have your stuff away.
These properties are not preventing you from having a service.
Take your stuff from
Do you have
here.
our items?
Take your stuff from
The
here.
enemy came to steal, kill, and destroy. Do you have our items?
Jason,
Where's our
what
property
kind
that
of way
you
you,
took on the
Jason?
24th, please?
We come and tell you for who
Where
says
are
we
our
are not
items
paying
that
rent
you
doing
took on the
nothing. Why
24th?
you destroying the church?
Where are our items that you took on the 24th, sir?
Who take your item, Jason?
Excuse me.
Brother Jason, what come over you?
Excuse me.
You don't want to look at
The
nobody.
enemy came to steal, kill, and destroy. The Lord Jesus Christ said that he came that we might have life and that we might have
You
it
sure
more
you
abundantly.
calling God name when you destroy the
items
sanctuary? We let you stay let no pay rent, no doing nothing, and you just look at how you tell the whole place is your garbage.
Do you?
This is a God sanctuary.
Can you restore property that you stole on the 24th of March? No answer?
Why are you disturbing the church?
Don't touch our property, sir. Do not touch our property.
You got to move this thing from the sanctuary.
That is not your property.
You gonna hit me?
Don't touch it.
You gonna hit me?
That is not your property.
That's
Don't
it.
touch
Put your hands on me.
it. Oh, we know you want to.
Put your hands on me and see what happens.
The devil is a liar. You can't provoke anyone.
You put your hands on me and see what happens. You move that thing from here. You move that stuff from here.
Don't physically touch any of our property.
Move that stuff from here.
Do not.
What you gonna touch? You gonna hit me?
We're trying to provoke.
You gonna hit me? Put your hands on me and see what happens. Put your hands on me and see what happens. Put your hands on me and see what happens.
We're calling the police.
Call the police. Is that one of the police?
Conversion.
Oh, please. Go on, move that stuff from here, please. We're gonna have service.
What thing? Are you living in the sanctuary?
Don't come and molest our property again.
Brother Jason, are you living in
Stop
the
touching
sanctuary?
our belongings.
We give you a comment
You
to
have
let you
no
free.
property and authority.
Are you
to
living
do
here?
so.
You living
You
here?
have no property and authority to do so. If it is not your
What
property,
do you offer you?
What's your property?
purchase it.
What can you
It's not
do
your
here?
property. Period.
Can you move it here?
No.
Why you disturbing people today? We get to a bedroom for stay. You know what you want to talk about? That's what's going on. He's waiting for that. When we here in the sanctuary, everything you offer, he got a food, he got everything everywhere. So I told you,
You have all
everybody
items
from
that
here,
you stole
please.
on the 24th.
Can you move your things because of how on service is not
I'm asking you again, sir, since you decided to molest our property, you have our items that you stole on the 24th.
No. You just disturbing the church. I feel like everybody's.
Do you have a property that you stole on the 24th that you're molesting our Jews again?
He had a baby stuff to the front of the church. So I'm going to take it off right.
Jason, when I want to have service with pizza.
No, but you give me anyone that service.
Do not touch me, Jason. What is this?
Do not touch our things. Give us our property back.
Keep this by the
Don't
way.
touch any of our things. Do not touch any of our property. Put our belongings back.
Yeah, we need a session right now about the sexual nights in what the problem we have an emergency right now. The sexual night, what the problem? That's all I discovered that. Basically, I saw this. No, we need police. We need police. My name is Pastor Teman, Eric Mansfield. Yes. We have a festival and stuff like that. The sex all night, fuck no over. I said something like
You should be out of here right now. Stay away from me.
can you please tell the police right now? There's a person like stop right now, please. No, that is not the other reason I'm talking about. It's getting for us.
He's telling me. Stay away from me. Jesse, stay away from me.
Yeah.
Leave our property alone.
It's a person like stop right now.
Please stop. Jesse, please stop.
Your person right now.
This is not your problem, Jesse. Get out. You have a restraining order. He has a restraining order.
You have a restraining order. Can you please
Okay.
stop right now, please?
Jesse, please stop. Stay away from me, Jason. Jason, stay away from me.
Yes, I know that.
Stay away from me, Jason. Jason, stay away from me.
From the church.
Stay away from me, Jason. Leave me alone.
Let go
Jason,
of
leave me
our property.
alone.
Let go of our property.
It's not a problem,
Let
Jason.
go of our
You should be away from me, Jason. You have a restraining order. Stay away from me.
Let our property go.
Jason, stop from here. Jason, stay away from me. Stay away from me, Jason.
Stop stealing our property. You have no authority and no right to do so.
We already have that we gave you.
Do not molest our property. Don't touch
Isn't it necessary to voice?
Don't touch any of our property.
Jason, that's not a problem. Please stay away from me. I keep on trying. Stay away from me. Please.
Do not.
He's skinning.
Do not molest our property.
Yeah. And a great start.
Do not touch any of our belongings. Yeah, no right to touch Stop molesting our property. We should accept it in the name of Jesus.
I'm putting away PowerPoint 67363. Yes. Mansfield. Moving out of the church.
Stop molesting our property.
Okay.
Leave.
Yeah.
Leave my residence.
Within the church.
Leave my residence.
Yeah.
Stop molesting.
But listen,
You're locking that door. You're locking that door.
Stop molesting.
Move back, please.
Stop molesting our
Hello,
property.
come here.
Stop molesting our property.
We need to have a service. We set our services.
Our property.
We're about to have service.
Stop molesting our property.
Yes.
Right now. Leave. Leave. Leave.
Why do you cannot tell me to leave
When we
the
get out, we need a building. So what will we do? This is our we're about to have service.
Stop molesting our property, please.
Okay. We just told you that we can do.
Leave now.
What?
Leave now. Leave now. Leave now.
He hit me also.
Leave now.
He's pointing us in this place here.
Leave now.
No,
Leave
no,
now.
that's not the medical
Leave my
attention.
residence. Stop molesting my property. Don't touch another thing I belong to.